What's up, Hawkers? We have survived 5,000 days of hardcore Minecraft, and it's time we go look back on everything we've done. Here we go for 5,000 days, yo. United 5,000 days. Hello and welcome to the World Tour, peoples. Let's look at my face. Oh, there I am, yo. There I am. We have survived 5,000 days in this world, which is absolutely insanity if you really think about that. Considering how many times I've died before, we made it to 5,000 in this one. Crazy, yo. Absolutely crazy. Mega builds, mega farms, mega projects. So much to show you guys. The last time we did a world tour was on day 3,000. That was so long ago. Since then, we've done mega builds, we've done mega farms, we've done absolutely insanity amounts of things, and I can't wait to show you guys, catch you up on what we've been up to in the live streams, in other YouTube videos, and show you this great, beautiful world we have built, actually very influenced by you guys. Let's get into this. Now, spawn has been part of every single one of our World Tour videos, even our 500-day World Tour video. This thing was completed around 200 days into the world, and I spent time decorating it after day 2,000, give or take, and have not done too much this area since then. I would like to get back to that, but we just got so many other projects going on. However, something did get added to this area in the last couple thousand days. That big thing. A solid diamond 6 beacon. There are 6 beacons coming out of this. This is solid diamond blocks. In case anyone wants to second guess it, this is literally solid diamond blocks. All possible because of our amazing primer that we ended up doing in the last couple thousand days. And we even had diamond blocks left over after this. We got rich.
We're very rich.
Other than the beacon, though, not much of spawn area has really changed. There is still the big, derpy-looking sheep there. I can't remember the name, and I guarantee Wows is going to give me crap for that, but it's okay. She will remind me probably during stream or something else, which you guys should definitely go check out on your own time. Anyways, everything else here has mostly been the same. I did remove the 100 beacon from that area. It was just causing a lot of extra lag that didn't really need to be there. I did a lot of lag cleanup and lag proofing over the last 1,000 days. Again, just to help us out. I mean, I am running at 300. Not 300. Jeez Louise, that'd be insane. 30 chunks right now and getting 60 FPS in our spawn area, which I'm pretty sure is pretty good. Huge shout out to having the computer that we do have. Over here, though, is our very large, truly probably first mega build of the world. This was our cathedral. I haven't done too much to it lately. I did do a few details to it. I lost internet for 3 days in the last couple months. I had nothing else to do. It was really boring. I couldn't be with you guys. It was so saddening. So I spent time throwing in extra decorations. We got some fence posts around here. We added in some more stained glass to get some fire plimps. Added in some end rods underneath this to give more light. And then gave a little bit of decoration to this here. This is also a really cool thing. This is actually coral. And the only reason why it's not dying, do I have silk touch? I do. Boop. Is that it's actually a half slab of water. So because the slab is waterlogged, you can actually put coral on there and it doesn't die. It gives a really cool, beautiful color to this area, bringing a little bit more life to it, which you know we try our best to do. The cathedral, this thing stood for almost 2,500 days at this point and is by far still one of my most favorite builds. I'm going to take the shaders off when we walk inside because it gets a little dark. I want to make sure you guys can see it all. We have our statues of the original rulers of the world all along the sides here. We also got a legit pink sheep finally, it is named Nevada again for our lovely moderator Wowza. We have also captured a couple LAs. This world is in 1.19 now after being in 1.17 to kick it off. And this was our first storage. Listen how I say first. There is a new mega storage since the last 3,000 day video, guys. And it is insane. Fully designed by me. I'm not a redstone bozo anymore, even though I am still kind of a redstone bozo, but shh. This thing was great, though. This thing did hold 425 different items to be auto-sorted. However, there is just under 1,000 different items in the game, I believe, that can be stacked and sorted. So this thing can handle about half of them. Needed more. Does not mean I do not enjoy the storage, though. I do absolutely love this thing, and I am never going to get rid of it. We might just add some more decorations to it over time. Example, I've added some beacon chandeliers everywhere, trying to make it look a little bit more pretty. I'm going to need rockets, and I just flew away from an ender chest that is sitting right there. I am good at this game, guys. I am good at this game. Okay, let's grab some rockets here, and we're going to check out some farms I've built in the last couple thousand days. Alright guys, so just out this way behind the cathedral, eventually this is all going to be connected, I swear. I really want to have paths everywhere. It just takes a lot of time. Ignore the little skulk, I was trying to do some things. Out this way we got a small compact cobblestone generator. This is Almango's design. This thing pumps out a crazy amount of cobblestone in a very, very short period of time. Also out this way, ooh, as I just spam my rockets. Ooh, don't kill me please guys. We have our concrete converter. This thing is so useful. This is a logical Geek Boys design hooked up to shulker loaders down below. It can convert all the concrete I need just by me standing right up here. If I can land it. Can I land it? Oh, I landed it. Look at me. I'm good at this game, guys. We stand right here. Concrete powder comes launching out of there. We press our buttons there as I spam more rockets. I'm so sorry. And the concrete gets pushed over there. Coming concrete right there and getting pushed down and exploded by TNT right there. Also out this way is Almango's fast tree farm. This thing is absolutely insanity. This pushes out so much wood, makes it so much easier instead of having to go out and clear forests and everything. We get mass amount of wood for our storage unit, for builds, for everything. This thing does a great job. Again, all hooked up to shulker loaders down below. That way it's nice and easy for us to grab. Look at all that spruce, yo. That is an insane amount of spruce. But to power this thing, we need an insane bone meal farm. Also on Mango's design, this is a 5-leveled bone meal farm. Basically, it's a 1 bone meal farm like this one, and it just repeats itself an additional 4 more times. It pumps out a lot of bone meal, and it's absolutely amazingly useful. If I flick this lever right here, maybe, yeah, there it goes. We can see it go there. Look at it go. Look at it go. And then the water will kick open. Boom, pushing everything down to composters down below. It is absolutely insanity. It self-feeds itself too. Never have to worry about filling it with bone meal. And it actually kicks out an insane amount of it. Let's wait 1 second for it to come on through here. We'll see bone meal coming sliding down. See if I can count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, there we go. 8, look at that. And then in comes the bone meal. It starts filling up super duper fast. And it's super easy. We did lose Limatica to make this thing. I am not good at redstone, even though I say I am good at redstone. But hey, this is beautiful, and I don't have to worry about bone meal ever again. And there's multiple farms in the future where I am going to need some bone meal. Just on the other side of our lovely spawn area that is very cozy and nice and kind of cottagecore, or maybe not cottagecore. Please don't call me out if it's not. I just was kind of guessing. We have our mob farm, which was converted to more of a creeper farm with the occasional spider, as well as our trading hall that literally looks like the ISS if you look at it from above. If I go down in here, sorry for the lag, because with the shaders on it gets a bit laggy, but it looks so pretty with the shaders. I also look really weird as I float down to the bottom like this. This is kind of sketchy. Anyways, we have a hardcore heart on the floor, and this is our trading hall. We can do all our trading of all different kinds of villagers, and they're all kept safe and sound through the glass, but it was a really cool, neat effect, and it was one of our first builds. I'm going to probably redo our trading hall in the future at some point in time, but this thing does the job fantastically. I have all the trading books I need. I have all the iron trades I need. I have food stuff. I have maps. I have everything I need inside of here, and it works really well. The only other build that is relatively close to our spawn area is our Mayan Temple, or what is also known as our Nest of Fame. This is a viewer build at the end of the day. This is for you guys. This is my way of saying thank you for all the time you guys have spent in stream. So you guys get access to after a week of watch time. If I can land inside of it, there we go. One of the most beautiful floor designs I think I've ever managed to come up with. But you guys get access to a plot of land of here after a week of watch time over on Twitch. And you can use your channel points to slowly grow it up. Starting out with absolutely nothing, as Taco does there. Even though he has enough channel points, he refuses to spend them. Taco, spend your freaking channel points, dude. Anyways, we got Kristen, hi kitties, who has literally spent so many channel points. Netherite armor has literally a dangerous crystal in the background. A cat, stuff on the wall, everything has built it up. But basically, you start off with absolutely nothing and go up from there. Each one is built differently, for example. Wowza and Viper here both went for aquariums compared to an end crystal. They're a little bit more calm and less chaotic than Kristen. But love you though, friend! But basically, it's just my way of saying thank you. The date goes on. You got into here. Look at that. June 3rd. June. Oh my goodness, Golden. That says January. I can't read. Good thing I'm playing a video game and not in English class. Anyways, your date you got in here, and you can slowly build it up from there. Not everyone has spent the time and the channel points. Some like to hold on to channel points for other things. For example, the kingdoms. And some like to just redeem songs and stuff like that. However you want to use your channel points, do be free to do so. Where's 3X's armor stand? I have no idea. Apparently I need to come through and do some cleanup in this area. Alrighty. On to the nether roof we go. Nope. We'll go through this portal. We'll make our lives a little bit easy here. On to the nether roof we go. We have our amazing Bastion Castle. This thing's actually been around since about 500 days into the world. This was our first kingdom build. Basically, for 500, not for 500 golden. God, poops cakes. I am really bad at English today, guys. Sorry. For 100,000 channel points, you gain a kingdom in this world. You can become a ruler of a farm, of an animal, of anything you want. Bunny, which is right there, you can kind of see her. She is the queen of the piglins. This is our bartering hall. I would like to improve it in the future. It was our very first build of the world. It needs some work, but that's okay. Basically, all you got to do is go over those chests up there, pop in some gold ingots. It spreads it all the way across, sorting it out across all the pigmen. There's 16 of them in total, and apparently an on fire enderman up there. Okie dokie. And basically, they will spit out all of their supplies into these chests here, and gives me ample soul sand, blackstone, everything obsidian. Queen Bun Bunny sits upon her throne with her royal guards on all sides of her. This is a super duper fun build. Again, it was one of our very first builds of the world, and I actually kind of want to update it again in the future sometime soon. Also on the nether roof is the mega large project you guys would have seen in the 3,000 day video. This is the thing that we did between 2,000 days and 3,000 days, and my golly goodness me, was it ever a project and a half. But it was mighty worth it to have a perimeter like this. This was actually hand dug, all in the name of King Viper there himself. Again, he spent the 100,000 channel points to get a build like this for himself and to become the Wither King. But again, this was actually hand dug. If we look here, 3.2 million netherrack. I never, ever, ever, ever want to see a piece of netherrack again. Please, please, I can't do it again. Anyways, we walk around this glorious pathway here to the farm in the middle. I can't be bothered to walk. We're going to fly. We go over to the middle where the wither skeletons start falling from above and raining from above. It is actually a pretty solid farm. We get a crazy amount of XP from these guys and all the amazing drops. I believe I have killed... Where's the wither skeletons? 41,000 wither skeletons for 192 withers. We have 192 beacons made somewhere in this world. I don't really know how or where. But we also have a way buttload more wither skeleton skulls inside of here if we ever need to make more, and apparently also an enderman heads as well. If anyone is wondering, I do have the more mob heads data pack giving me access to mob heads so you guys can redeem them for your armor stands, for your hall of fames, for anything else, and also I use them for decoration throughout my world. This thing did take me about 3 months to dig out by hand, and as much as it was really fun and really great, I don't think I want to do it again anytime soon. This kind of drove me crazy. It was fun, but it drove me crazy. This is our decommissioned basalt farm generator up here as well. I am going to make one with the amazing, TNT duping to get a whole lot more basalt really quickly and really fast. But for now, this thing will still sit here. And if I ever do need to come grab some more, I think there actually is a crazy amount still sitting. Never mind. We do have a few portals here along the nether roof that don't exactly lead to things that are completed. This is like our slime farm there. It works and it gives me slime balls. It is absolutely nothing special at all. It's there to some platforms with some water elevators and some item golems, for example. That one, for example, is literally just the design of the water monument I want to do. However, I've actually gone ahead and figured a different design that I think is going to be really unique and also a little bit Canadian, and I hope you guys are going to like it a lot. This right here, though, this is our massive gold farm. This produces a crazy amount of gold. The piglins get attracted to the turtle eggs in the center, teleporting through the portal and ending up on the other side in the overworld where they fall to their death. It is actually not able to be kept up with in the overworld. I need to redo the collection system in the overworld. It can't keep up. It's really great. Ouch, there we go. And the storage itself, fantastic. But the processing part right here that kicks out all the items, it can't keep up. Like, obviously it did right now because only a few pigmen fell, so not much at all. But this does not keep up. I need to figure out how to make that go faster. But it works for now, and when I need gold, I come get it. I don't need that much gold. I do want to make a gold beacon at some point. I do want to decorate more gold blocks, so again, it does need to be fixed. That is our fully exposed fossil here in the desert, which I discovered was very rare. I'm a little bit of a bozo and didn't know how rare it was. Then we have this beast of a redstone farm thingamabobber doodle. This thing is Cow King's raid farm. We get anywhere from 60,000 to 80,000 emeralds per hour out of this thing, depending on the lag and the number of items are falling. Also, I kind of have to turn off more mob heads because I need to adjust the settings. But basically, if I need emeralds, this thing will produce it. This, at the time, was actually my most advanced redstone project I had ever done. And it worked. I didn't even actually use Limatica for this one at all. I just followed a block-by-block tutorial on the lovely land of YouTube. And it kicks out a crazy amount of stuff. We got redstone in there. I have taken from there. We got gunpowder in here even. And then we have all the emeralds in the world. Like, look at this, my friends. And totems on diamond. I have a few extra ones in there. We have popped 17 totems. I know it's bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better. Eventually, I'll get better. But yes. So we got totems in there. Emeralds. I've used a lot to trade with and such forth. I can even sleep right here, which I might do to get rid of that amazing nighttime. That way we can see everything a little bit better. Again, this is an example of armor stands that are throughout my world. This lovely person is Mythical Wolf, who's actually got a new account with a new username. So I don't know if he wants to change that or not, but I like to keep the original names that were redeemed. But we'll see. We'll talk to him and see what he wants to do. But yeah, this thing is great for XP, for everything. If I have any idea how it works, no, I don't. I recommend going to check out Cow King's raid farm yourself and see the absolute amazing thing of it. I know there are better emerald farms out there nowadays, but that was a great and beautiful farm when it first came out. So to show you guys the end build, I'm actually going to go through the portal that I don't normally go through. I have two end portals that I use in this world. One is the one I just hopped through and I'm just wanting to go to the end. The other one is actually connected to our gravity block duper. Yes, I know not everyone likes the dupe blocks in this game. I get it. I respect it. Play the game how you wish at the end of the day. If you don't like it, I hope you want to stay. But if you don't, I get it. But out this way is our gravity block duper, so it's just a little bit of a flight to get there. Alrighty, here we go. This is the entrance. Oop, there we go. A little bit sketchy, but it's okay. I promise there is water at the bottom. I still get terrified every time I do that, though. Here is our gravity block duping machine. It has all four sides in use. That is our chunk loader right there. All we end up doing is putting whatever gravity block we want. We don't do dragon eggs. We don't do anvils because there's really no point to do that. I have an iron farm and there only should be one dragon egg in the world. And ours is in a very, very special spot. So you set your spawn there, turn the lovely machine on, and you hop on through the portal. Like so. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And there we go. So the blocks will come flying through, go through either of the 4 sides of the obsidian platform, go down in there, they get broken on top of slabs, and then it sends the items into this absolutely behemoth storage unit. It is an auto-sorting, shulker loading system for all colors of concrete, as well as sand, redstone, and gravel. This thing is amazing and is super duper helpful when it comes to making any of our projects. Now, also out here in the end is my first ever end build. This is the first time I've ever done an end build in Minecraft, and I think it came out really, really good. This end build was the redemption by the lovely moderator Wowza. She spent the 100,000 channel points to get it. She was actually, I think, the second person to redeem a kingdom, but I was always just waiting to get the right items, the right amount of stuff, so I can make it just how I really wanted to. This was actually not the first iteration of this. I had other plans and other ideas. We ended up going with the fantasy style build, which just still had a bit of a medieval flair to it. And then we threw in a yin-yang symbol here on the floor, which is super, super cool. And it's completely covered in water to make sure no Enderman could teleport out anywhere else. And we also have it all covered with slabs. This is a super cool build. It took about a couple weeks to do in total, but I'm so glad we did it when we did. And I'm really, really happy with the final outcome of it. Alright, yo, before we continue on this absolute blast of a tour of this world, I want to let you guys know that the next 2 builds, 1, 2, that we are about to check out are 2 of the largest builds I've ever done in Minecraft at any point in time, let alone in solo hardcore Minecraft. Let me know which one of the builds, overall, all of them, including the one right behind me, is your favorite down below, and I'll let you guys know at the end of the video what my favorite one is. No cheating, though. No cheating. Right at the very end, before we finish, you write your comment, and then I'll let you guys know which one's my favorite. See if we get the same answers. Let's go check out the final 2 builds. So, this build right below me ends up being a 2-parter at the end of the day. It actually was included in 2 separate YouTube videos. This is how big of a build this is. It involves 2 things that I have never, ever done before. Look at the size of this. This is a 320 block perimeter using TNT flying machines. It removed everything straight down the bedrock and even flossed the bedrock. And then in the middle of this thing, this is our mega storage. This thing is one of the largest storage units that I've ever seen and have ever built. All by myself. This storage unit does it all, and it is so freaking massive, and I love it. It may have been an absolute pain to design. I took a lot of inspiration from Wimba as well as from Cubic Meter, but I still designed it my own because I wanted to be able to say that, hey, I did this kind of thing. We went for a bit of an Egyptian style inside of the build. That's largely because the overall build itself is going to be Egyptian style. I have it all planned out. It's just going to be a large build, so we're taking a bit of break from this area before I come back on by to do it, but it's going to look absolutely epic when I do get to do it. Quick show around this area, though. There's 4 separate wings. This is the actual system right here. I can literally chuck everything into that hopper minecart down there. It separates into different hopper minecarts. It separates shulkers from items, unloads the shulkers, kicks up any of the shulkers into the shulker loaders in case I need any, because this wing right back here is all shulker loaders. So all the mass bulk storage ends up in here. For example, stone, cobblestone, netherrack, grass, no grass, dirt, everything kind of ends up in here that I consider I'll end up having a lot of in the world. This wing holds 100 different items. Even mangrove wood is down in here, sea lanterns, deep slate, everything is down in here. The other 3 wings, there is a single chest for each one of the items. Obviously, I can put shulkers in those chests manually myself, and I do that for some items, but basically, I don't think I'm ever going to be sorting massive amount of items like this. It's just a lot easier for me to not have a crazy amount of shulker loaders all around and a lot less laggy, but each wing holds about 300 items. A little less, to be honest, because I did mess up the map a little bit. It still results in that wing back there being fairly empty, which is great for any future items. I'm literally even sorting wet sponges and respawn anchors. You know those things that you don't even really need in hardcore? Yeah, I'm still sorting them just because I can kind of idea. It's really kind of cool. But yeah, that back wing also gives me 100, so we're just under 1,000 items can be sorted into the system, giving me space for any future items that Mojang looks to add. Please give me concrete stairs and concrete slabs. That would be really useful, guys. Anyways, it's really cool. This back wing here, directly across from the shulker loaders, though, is kind of got the flexing wing, because there are the valuable items in here, aside from the redstone, which is actually pretty valuable in itself for everything. It's all getting sorted. There is all the ore blocks in the game, including deep slate emerald is in this game. And we got the stone diamond in this game. These are looking really pretty with the complementary shaders. I'm not going to lie. Definitely love those. We even got the netherite blocks, ancient debris. We've got the netherite ingot, netherite scrap, notch, enchanted golden apple. We got the beacon, wither skeleton. Well, that's wither skeleton head, but that's a nether star, sorry. Creeper head, zombie head, skeleton head, which are actually hollow underneath. If you guys did not notice, and not very often you get to look down below under them, but they are hollow underneath, are all sorted into the system. This system does it all, and basically the idea was I didn't want to have to worry about storage ever again. I was tired of it. I was tired of manually sorting, tired of doing it all. I didn't want to worry about it ever again, so I made this thing instead. Now, this area right here, or right behind me, as soon as I turn around, you're going to start seeing it, is one of the coolest areas I think you have ever seen in Minecraft, let alone in hardcore Minecraft. I had so much fun making this build, and it's actually way outside my comfort zone, but I think it turned out really, really good. This is the Temple of Athena, the Parthenon from ancient Greece. Now, if y'all know me, I'm a history student. I love history. I actually studied it for 4 years at university, but I still got to finish my degree. We don't got to talk about that. But I absolutely love history, especially ancient Greece. So I went about and tried to recreate the build as best as I could and put my own twist on it. Yes, I know these look like candy canes or question marks, but I think they're really cool. I like the design. It stands out. We did a custom fountain, and then the coolest part of this whole build, all honesty, well, actually, there's a lot of cool things, but this statue. This is a Greek statue. I've never made a statue in Minecraft before, and this came out really, really, really good. I was struggling so much. I took a lot of inspiration from pictures I came across on Pinterest and such, but I still tried to make it my own way, and I didn't follow any tutorial, no nothing, no light manica, no nothing, and it came out really good. I'm following. Nope, okay, we're okay. We also got some custom trees around here. It's just a really peaceful, and apparently some zombie flesh. I'm good. I don't want no zombies. Okay, well, hold on to it, I guess. This thing with a custom owl up on top. That's my first ever organic build right there, and technically that's the second ever organic build. He's got no behind, but that's okay. We don't gotta talk about that. But this is the Parthenon. This is the largest build I've ever made in Minecraft. This is absolutely massive. Is it ever a hardcore world without a shulker monster somewhere in the world? But yeah, it's right there. We have a hardcore heart on the floor. and then the absolutely beautiful interior of this thing. It came out so well, way better than I thought it would, to be honest. This floor is actually heavily inspired by Trixie blocks. If you look, this actually exists inside of his cave base. I replicated it here, but then I made it work for the rest of the build, and so it filled in the entire floor. Then I did this like zigzaggy kind of side bits to try and make it look like more ancient Greece. I know it would have not been white in actual ancient Greece, but I went for the clean cuttered look of this build, and I am really, really happy how it came out with the fire plimps all around it and everything. Right here in the center, we'll walk our way on over here. Admiring the glorious floor. It is all spawn proofed. Don't have to worry about any mobs inside of here. This is the glorious dragon egg. This is also the armor that took us through the first 5,000 days of this world. This did us so much, kept us safe through so much, from totem pops to falling to everything, kept us safe and sound. It's done its duty and now sits there and will oversee the world for the rest of time, or the rest of the time that I survive in this world, which hopefully is a long time. We also have our first ever bow here that we crafted in this world. This thing lasted us so much. We did used to use infinity bow. We now use mending bows, which I have zero idea where mine is now. I have the arrows. I don't have the bow. That's not concerning at all. We also have a elytra here for display. This whole area actually is a trophy room. That was the whole purpose of it, and these are the first trophies to take part in this world. It is built on top of 1.18 terrain. This was all 1.18. It is beautiful, gorgeous, and way up above the world. If we fly out this way real quick, you can get a good view of this build from afar. That's also our old guardian farm. Absolutely nothing special. It's going to get redone in the future, so I'm just going to let that be. But yeah, this build, this came out so well. I did clean up the entire area up here. This had to be terraformed, make it all nice and tidy. And it was actually sitting across 2 different hills. I had to terraform all along the side here. You can see that's all my custom cliffs. It needs to be textured and such in the future, but for now, it looks pretty good. This is all me in here. And then along the backside is where you can see absolutely massive cliffs. Here we go. Look at the size of these things. This is all, again, custom done by me to make it kind of make the build not be floating. It looked really bad when it was floating, and I wanted to make it look better. These are huge builds, huge cliffs, and it's going to take a lot of work to terraform them a bit more, just to make them look a bit more textured, a little bit more natural, but at least the build's not floating, as long as we don't look at the side over here. But it does give you a view how it used to look. Basically, these are 2 different mountains. They're fairly close, and I decided to connect the 2. So I'm going to have to just terraform along the side here, and then it will be all completely and totally covered up. This build has taken me a very long time. It actually was hinted at in the 3,000-day world tour. It was shown in the 1,000-hour world tour. That was a very quick world tour. But it only really got completed in the last... Oh boy, that was a weird flying. 1,000 days or so. And then we added in the last few decorations here in the last 300 to 400 days before day 5,000. But this was an absolute blast to make. And it even does have some armor people around here. Right here, if I can see who this is. I feel like this is... Yeah, this is Zed. I knew who it was, I swear. This one up here is Kayla. That right up here, if I can weave and dodge and go all the way through this. Nice little orb up there. This is Kayla. Yeah, see, might be Kayla right there. So we got some people all around this world, even all the way out here. This was a lot of fun to make. Alright, y'all, and that brings us to the end of the world tour. Now, real quick, answer now if you haven't already. Which one was your favorite build? I'll give you 5 seconds, alright? 1 hawker, 2 hawker, 3 hawker, 4 hawker, 5 hawker. Alright, yo, my favorite build has to be this one. This is my favorite build I've ever done. And that just means I gotta make the next one even more crazy to outdo this one. See you guys in the next world tour. Probably at day 8,000. But make sure you stay tuned for YouTube and the Twitch to stay up to date with all our current builds and projects in this world. Take care, y'all.